This was a county that has paid its dues to the state, and the state has deserted us.
If you don't have food, you don't know where your next meal's going to come from.
And politicians are going to have to start telling really hard truths. And the people of West Virginia are owed that.
McDowell County, West Virginia isn't a typical stop on the campaign trail. This isn't a bellwether county, and it's not in a battleground state. But I've come here because it has a unique status in 2016. During the primaries, a higher percentage of people here voted for Donald Trump than anywhere else in America. It's also the poorest county in one of the poorest states in the country.
See, I live in that apartment building across the street. I get up in the morning, come over here at 8, make me some coffee, read my paper, and kill time.
Ed Shepard is 92. His gas station stopped pumping in 1995.
Up this main street, there wasn't an empty building that didn't have a prosperous business in it. But little by little, they began to close one after the other. And now it's down to a ghost town, a ghost county, really.
When was the last time someone stopped and asked you for some help with their
I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. I don't remember exact. Occasionally somebody will pull in the driveway asking for directions, or they're looking for something else in the county. All the good activity is gone, and we're just sitting here now.
I want to find more people who are still clinging on in McDowell. I asked for a tour from Sabrina Schrader, an anti-poverty campaigner up for re-election to the House of Delegates in the next-door county. Born and raised in McDowell, she introduces me to people from her childhood. Alma McNeely used to have a good factory job. Now she recycles cans for extra money.
When I was little, there was plenty of jobs. You got timbering and coal mines, and people at putting in filling stations, working on cars and stuff. Coal field's gone. They done timbered everything out, so that leaves about everybody gone.
Where do you pick up cans from?
Road, anywhere.
How much is it by pound?
I think it's 45 cents now.
So it's not, I mean, you gotta
No.
get a lot to get 45 cents.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
You always got to start at the bottom of the totem pole.
Well, you don't. Or we started out the bottom, so that's where we got to start. But rich people, most of them didn't start out the bottom.
No, they started at the top and stayed at the top.
Mm-hmm. So it's impossible for them to have our perspective and understand what to do to help millions of poor people when they haven't been poor themselves. They can't design a system that's going to help us.
What is the appeal of Donald Trump?
People are desperate for hope. Trump says, I'm going to make America great again. And they want to believe something good. They'll do just about anything for a job because they want to feed their families. So they're getting tricked, they're getting manipulated, and they believe things are different than what they are.
Schrader spends a lot of time educating McDowell voters, including her grandfather.
No, there's my pawpaw.
There?
Yeah, right down the window. Yeah, it's my pawpaw. Hey, Pawpaw, you need a ride?
Yeah.
All right, well, hop on in.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Pretty good, you?
What do you think of Donald Trump?
I hope we get it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why Hilda get shut our coal mine down and tap, and Hilda don't, Donald get he don't put our coal mine back.
Because that's what the news is saying, but the news is not reporting the whole truth.
I voted for that black guy 2 times.
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
voted
my
for him 2
papa's a
times.
Democrat. Because you're in the United Mine Workers of America, aren't you? Union worker. My papa was a coal miner.
I worked 26 years in coal mine.
26 years.
I ain't dead yet.
Thank God.
Have a good.
Love you, Papa.
Schrader's grandfather was among the tens of thousands of miners who had well-paid jobs in McDowell. It was once the coal capital of America.
I'm just an old coal miner and I labor for my bread.
But most of those jobs vanished here in the 1960s and 70s, when machines replaced humans. The few remaining coal mines are struggling because of restrictions on carbon emissions and much cheaper natural gas produced through fracking. The future of the coal industry is bleak, but that's not a message McDowell wants to hear.
We're going to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business.
Those 15 words are haunting Clinton in coal country, but her campaign says she was taken out of context.
I'm the only candidate which has a policy about how to bring economic opportunity using clean, renewable energy as the key into coal country. Because we're going to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business.
She said, I'm going to put the miners and the mines out of business. That's a tough one to explain, wouldn't you say? We're going to put the miners back to work. We're going to put the miners back to work. We're going to get those mines open. Coal country.
5 days after that speech, Trump won a stunning 91.5% of Republican primary votes in McDowell. It's unsurprising that his bold promises have traction in a place in such steep decline. Life expectancy for men is lower than it was in 1980 and is now on a par with Ethiopia. There used to be 100,000 people here. Now there are just 18,000. The county's latest loss was its only Walmart. Store closed at 7 p.m. Thursday the 28th, January 2016. And now it's closed. Nothing to replace it. This is now where McDowell residents buy household goods, along with these. Are they selling well, the Donald Trump t-shirts?
Yeah, we sell them all the time. All the time, sell. Because he's in for the cold. He's for the cold people. I mean, I hope he gets in there.
So if you don't have one of those jobs in the coal mines, or you don't work in McDonald's or Wendy's,
yeah,
which are the other two places, what do? You
go sign up on a check. I mean, a lot of people around here got laid off. Miners got laid off. You know, they give them opportunities to send them to school. They pay them to go to school and learn another trade. So, you know, okay, well, some of these guys are old, you know, they can't go to school. Hell, most of them can't even read and write. God, I've lived here all my life. It's just worse, gets worse, worse, worse. It's going to get worse. They think it's bad now, it's going to get worse.
Not if this politician has anything to do with it. Matt Detch is an ex-Secret Service agent and Democratic candidate for West Virginia's 3rd Congressional District. Matt.
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for your time.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
It's a pretty nice sign you got here.
My dad made that.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he did. So.
One of the ways politicians like Trump exploit frustration is by promising things they can't deliver. I'm going to reopen the mines. I'm going to bring back thousands of miner jobs. It's not going to happen, is it?
I think it is very much selling people on false hope. He's promised a lot of things that global economics are going to tell you can't come true. I truly feel this is a very good, hardworking class of people, a good group of people. And if there's one thing that they're owed, it's honesty.
That kind of honesty might be admirable, but it's risky in a place like McDowell.
Which party are you with?
I'm a Democrat, sir.
Won't be nothing to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've lived in this county for 82 years, and the Democrats, well, you can look at it. You can look at it. Well, you for the miners, then.
My grandfather was a miner. So, yes, sir.
And great-grandfather.
And great-grandfather, yeah.
I'm a sister. We come from a coal mining family.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
He's winning me over. I'll have to read up on him.
I mean, you see places like this, and it gets you thinking where, you know, say there were big companies like something like Google or Amazon, and this would be a cool place to work, like companies taking over towns. And
but what's the chances that Google or Amazon are going to come here?
that's the thing. I mean, it would be a lot cheaper for them.
Do you think whoever ends up in the White House can make a difference?
I think the President of the United States wouldn't have the remotest idea where the hell McDowell County was to start with, and wouldn't be interested unless he knew how many votes he'd get out of there. politicians are politicians. They make promises and never keep them.
You, your family, your friends, you're all going to get out to vote. And I will tell you, you will look back and you will say it was the single greatest vote you ever cast. America will be great again. We'll start winning, winning, winning. And you are going to be very proud. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
So I just created this dope website.